Hey y'all, I've had some major spring fever lately, and it looks like my perennials have too. So I decided to give them a little trim today. So if you guys want to come along and see what I've done, um, yeah, I wasn't really thinking about trimming any perennials this year because we're getting a brand new flower garden come in the spring. But I wanted to anyway because it's spring fever time. So come along. So here we are, some perennials that need trimming. We have some fall asters that need to be trimmed up. We have one, two, three. And I'm going to not trim the rose bush because we are getting a new garden and the landscaper is going to remove that rose bush because he mentioned that it's going to collect disease over the years. So we might as well just do away with it. We are also going to get rid of these red tipped bushes because they are going to grow larger, as you can already see, than those boxwoods that are in the back. We're going to keep those boxwoods so they create a hedge. This big holly is going to move over into the corner of our yard over here in front of the generator. Here's some dead zinnias that should have been pulled out a long time ago. We have a coreopsis that needs to be trimmed up. Another dead zinnia. They were just so pretty. I couldn't leave them. I wanted to leave them until the very last bit of fall. That's why they were there, and they kind of left a little bit of interest, I thought, as well. A little bit of winter interest. Another coreopsis, a butterfly. The purple pin cushion needs to be trimmed back. We have 3 echinacea. 1, 2, and 3. And then some weeds that need trimmed, and some more salvia. It has some green. I saw some green, just a little bit of green here the other day. And another one. I wasn't going to trim up the perennials because we're going to be getting a new garden come spring, but I thought it would be fun to still play in the garden because it's been getting so nice with the weather that it's hard not to play in the garden before springtime officially arrives. And then I'll probably trim up those boxwoods and maybe that sage, that Texas sage in the corner too. Here is what I did this morning. So here are the annuals that are still coming along well, the cool weather annuals. But I came in and trimmed up some of my dead perennials, the ones, anything that was really dead looking. Here we have this coreopsis. We have some fall asters that I took off dead back here too. So I really trimmed up the dead perennials I have in my front flower bed. I'm going to need to come back in and label them so the gardener and the landscaper team will know what they are and if we're going to transplant them or not. Pulled out the zinnia and trimmed up the coreopsis down here and these grasses. So I'm really excited to see what the spring will bring. Now we have all the perennials labeled that we could use in the new garden too, so the landscaper knows where they are and what they are too.
You can knock it.
We got the salvia back there labeled up, and then we have these guys back here labeled up too.